Hi everyone, my name is David Hoffer, and welcome to my presentation on Pennsylvania dams. And specifically, the area I chose is Spring Creek, Pennsylvania, which is nestled in the Appalachian Mountains, and it is also the watershed of the Susquehanna River, which feeds into the Chesapeake Bay. And there are two dams in this presentation I'd like to highlight. The first is the Mccoy Lynn Dam, and the second is the Cabin Hill Dam. Both of these dams have been removed. First, the Mccoy Lynn Dam is a very old dam that was first established in 1796. Now, over the course of 200 years, there's been multiple updates and changes and improvements on the dam. And finally, in the picture you see here, which was taken in the 50s, was the running dam at the time, which the purpose for the dam was water wheels and turbines for ironworks. And later in the 30s, the dam was used for hydroelectric power. But finally, it was abandoned just 20 years later in the 50s. Then, in the 1980s, the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission bought the 12-foot high dam and began thinking about restoration or a remediation plan, and they started raising money, and eventually the goal was to remove the dam. And in 2007, the dam removal began, and here is the finished product in 2008 after the dam has been removed. And next is the Cabin Hill Dam. The Cabin Hill Dam is just a little bit farther downstream from the Mccoy Lynn Dam, and it was removed in 1997. This dam is important to me because as a kid, I used to fish right on that dam and fish down below the dam for trout. Above the dam, however, it was stagnant, slow-moving, warm water that did not exhibit the habitat for trout. And specifically, I remember seeing a tire just 20 feet from the edge of the dam. After the dam removal in 1997, I could not believe when I returned back to fish the transformation the river took place. This is a picture after the dam was removed, and you wouldn't even be able to tell that there was a dam now there. It's just a series of riffles. Now, why, you might ask, why they removed these dams? Well, the first is the Spring Creek is full of biodiversity. The Spring Creek is a 22-mile limestone spring-fed creek, which is one of Pennsylvania's most productive trout fisheries. And specifically, the species brown trout is what populates this section. Thank you for listening to my presentation.